folks, it's another Saturday vlog. We're trying this again. We're gonna do this for a little while and see how it goes. I'm just gonna vlog my Saturday. It's cleaning day for me. I'm gonna show you some of the things I use for cleaning. And right now, I'm sweeping and mopping. I'm about to mop. I've already swept, about to mop. This is my mop of choice. I love this mop. It has, you take off a little mop head here. You take off the mop head and change it out. And I have about 5 or 6 of these. So I can, if it gets too dirty, I can change it out. Or if I haven't done the laundry in a week. On my Saturday, I do my regular cleaning, like sweeping and mopping and laundry and finish up whatever dishes maybe didn't get washed. And then after I get all that stuff done, I can go on to the fun stuff. Canning, making soap, making kombucha, planting soon. I'm about to start some plants inside. Here's what I'm going to work on today. After I get done sweeping and mopping, and I've already done the dishes, I've already got laundry going, Lee is actually still cooking down some more sap from the maple trees for more maple syrup. What I'm going to do after I get done with these chores, I'm going to start the fun stuff. I'm going to finish my kombucha. I started kombucha, which I'm going to show a video on that. I know there's lots of videos out there, but not everybody, you know, maybe I can give an easier tip that somebody else didn't, so I'm going to do it anyway. I make my own SCOBY. So I will show you how to make a SCOBY, how to make the kombucha, and then what I'm going to do today is my second ferment. The second ferment gives you more fizz, which is delicious. It's almost like, I don't know, almost like drinking a soda pop, which I don't do anymore. No soda ever again for me. I finally learned that lesson. I don't care what the new soda advertisement on TV where they're telling you it's okay. Even if you want to live in a yurt, if you want to, whatever all they say, they're saying, if you like it, drink it anyway. And they're not even denying maybe that it's not good for you. They're just saying, if you like it, drink it anyway. We do drink tea around here a lot, but we use organic raw sugar, and we don't use very much at all, which when my kids and grandkids come over, they can attest to the fact that they say there's no sugar in my tea. But there is. It's just enough to keep it from being And some people like unsweetened tea. I will drink unsweetened tea, but he won't. He wants just a little in there. But the kids and grandkids come over and say there's no sugar in that. Well, there is. It's just very, very, very little. So, what I'm using to mop with today. You know, I use different things. It's not always the same, but I really like this. This smells so wonderful right now in here. I put in just a couple of drops of dishwashing liquid. I made a jar of the, this is orange peels and white vinegar, and it has been sitting in a dark spot for probably a month, probably about a month. I poured some of this in my water. It don't look like much is gone because I filled it back up, but I probably used about yay much, and then I filled it back up with vinegar to keep it going. But I say I used a quarter cup, and then I went and got orange. I've got some orange essential oil. I put a couple extra drops of that, in there for extra orange smell, and a couple drops of the thieves oil. Anyway, it smells so good in here. And so I'm going to mop, and then I'm going to come back on here. One other thing I need to do today is clean off my porch. We had one of our best dog we ever had, got sick this past week. And we brought her up here on the porch and made her a little bed and gave her food and water. We gave her bread, thinking maybe she had gotten poisoned. And so we gave her a slice of bread, which she wouldn't eat. and water, and we just tried to nurse her a little bit till we could get her to the vet the next day. And so she slept up here on the porch overnight, and she got sick several times. We took her to the vet the next day, and then they kept her overnight, and the next morning they called us and said she passed away. She had been there before, about a year prior, with heartworms, and she had gotten heartworms pretty bad and had been treated, but they said that sometimes even if they were treated, there was so much damage to their kidney and liver and things that sometimes they would end up dying anyway. I need to clean all that up today. I don't want to be downer or anything, just letting you know what happened. Our best dog passed away. So my next project today is making bread. I'm going to make some bread. I have a video on making bread, so go back and refer to that. I'm not going to go through the whole process. I'm just doing my Saturday vlog, so I'm just going to show you what all I've got going on. But I do want to show you, I've got a new flour I'm trying. I bought this the other day at Walmart. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to try this out and see. From looking at the ingredients and everything, because it just says organic, unbleached wheat flour. So I'm going to try that. If this diet, I'm doing it because of my high blood pressure. The doctor gave me a 5 milligram lisinopril for my blood pressure, but I also wanted to try to lose a little weight and get a little more exercise in, and so I thought I'd try this. Later I have to do the dreaded taxes. I got to work on that sometime this weekend, so I'm dreading that. I keep putting that off, and I've got some crocheting that I've been working on. I'm gonna work on that later today. I just want to get the house all cleaned up and then get started on some fun projects. One of my projects today is doing my second ferment on my kombucha. You don't have to do a second ferment, but it makes it really, really good. I like it way better. I start with my own, I grow my own SCOBY. So, and I will do a video on that. I'm not doing a teaching video today. I'm just showing you this is my Saturday vlog, so I'm just showing you what I'm working on. But I am going to show you my second ferment real quick. Of course, you're going to want to get or buy or make your own SCOBY. That is the mother in here. And so the first thing I'm going to do, take her out of there and put her in a clean jar over here. And I use a wooden spoon. You don't want to touch it with metal, they say. So, and I don't like to touch it with my hands a whole lot. So I am going to transfer her out of here over into my hotel. I keep all my SCOBYs in. I'm going to stir up this and get all of that sediment down in the bottom. You want to stir that and get that activated up. And then you're going to put a little bit of that in on top of your SCOBY to keep her fresh. That's your mother. We're going to keep the mother fresh. So here she is with coffee filters and a rubber band, and put her in a cool, dark spot to save for the next time. And for your second ferment, you're going to use some kind of a fruit, sweet fruit, or there's lots of different things you can use, and you can look that up, or in my video when I do one on doing this, I will tell you some different things you can use. This is my second ferment. I've got clean, empty bottles that I had purchased them before I started making my own. I had purchased kombucha and cleaned out my bottles and saved them, and I've probably got like 10 bottles. And I usually don't use that many at a time because this will only make about 6. This makes a good fizz is a couple of raisins. A lot of times I just use my elderberry jam, but Sometimes I like to throw some raisins in there because the raisins make a good fizz. Now I'm just putting like 2 in each bottle. Then I'm going to use, this is my elderberry jam. I'm using a plastic spoon, and I'm going to get in here and get a bit of my elderberry jam, and I'll do that in each one. Then I'm going to take and pour my stirred. Alright, then you're going to fill up that jar, that bottle. Leave about 1 inch head space. Cap that. And that's it. And then you let that sit in your cool dark spot for 3 days. It doesn't have to be a cool spot. I say cool dark spot because I always put my stuff in the little cubby hole by my back door, and it's a cool dark spot. But to get a good fizz, it doesn't really have to be a cool spot because if it's a little warmer, it'll make it fizz good and faster. And so, but I just always put my stuff in the same spot, and it's a cool dark spot. So that's all you do for your second ferment. And in 3 days, that will be fizzy and ready to drink and put in the refrigerator. You put it in the refrigerator to stop it from fermenting more, and because that fizz, of course, can explode if not taken care of properly. Just like making wine, it can explode, but I have not had that happen. And I've been doing this for about a year, and I've not ever had any problems at all. The only problem I ever had out of making kombucha was during this past summer, I let my scobies dry out. Before you do this, before you try kombucha, go to the store and get them at Walmart or a health food store. I had gotten them at Walmart for several times. Well, I have like 10 jars before I decided to make my own. And then I started looking on YouTube and watching videos of people making it. And I watched, quite a few different ones till I was comfortable, and then started making my own. I've been making my own for about a year now. There are my 6 filled jars of kombucha on their second ferment. If you like kombucha and you are not making your own, you don't know what you're missing out on, because you can flavor them any way you want to, and they're good. And I think they're better homemade than the store-bought. Now, kombucha is really, really good for gut health, and gut health is really, really important. Listen, y'all, making your own bread is fun. Fun. I love it. It's a messy job, but it's fun. I enjoy it, and there's a satisfaction in making your own food from scratch. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Y'all give me a thumbs up and a comment, subscribe, and come back and watch all of our other videos. And next Saturday, I'll have another Saturday vlog, and Lee has agreed to do some too.